So good morning, YouTube. My name is Lyra Edmond, and I have a YouTube channel where I talk about Wellness Recovery Action Plan, also known as WRAP, by Mary Ellen Copeland. And today I'm going to read some things out of WRAP in case anybody is wanting to get information on how to stay well, how to incorporate WRAP into their mental health stability. Before I do that, well, today is Sunday, so I'm not going to really do a inspirational quote or scripture. I'm just going to do a little short prayer and say, I'm not going to close my eyes or anything like that, but just say that I hope that everything is going well with you. I hope that God grants you peace and grants you wellness in your life and in your prospects. And I ask for the blessings of God to be upon your family and for health and wellness to be in your life abundantly. So that is my prayer to all of my viewers and to anybody watching my videos. If my dogs start barking, I am so sorry. I can't edit it out. As far as I know, I don't know how to edit it out. I'm still learning about this YouTube community and the channel and how to kind of manipulate my videos. So I'm, like I said, I'm old school when it comes to recording something. This is how I do it. So I have my book this morning. As you can see, I have my WRAP book. And I also have my advanced directive, which is what I created. It was a little janky. I haven't really did anything to it recently. And I go through this book. I don't go through it in chronological order. Whatever speaks to me out of it and whatever I want to talk about for that particular video is what I do. What I want to talk about today is poor self-esteem. And I think that your self-esteem or how you view yourself is very important because it will set the tone for how you manage your business, how you manage your health, how you manage your finances, how you manage your spiritual walk and everything like that. Self-esteem plays a role in so many different things. And I am learning more about creating better self-esteem for myself, believe it or not. And I want to also set the expectation and also create an environment where people around me feel good about themselves and lift up their esteem so that they can do the things that they need to do and won't be have a blockage in being successful because they have low self-esteem. So I'm reading out of Boosting Self-Esteem, and this is on page 234 of the Wellness book. And it says, how we develop poor self-esteem. It says, sometimes it helps to look back and discover where our poor self-esteem came from. Did it come from a very critical teacher, a jealous older sibling, a well-meaning aunt, ads on television, peers, colleagues? You may want to explore the source of your negative self-esteem with a supporter. It helps to be with a trusted ally when working on a difficult issue. So the first question says, who fed you this negative information about yourself? Okay. Then it goes on to say, were these people really appropriate to be giving you this information? No one has the right to be giving you negative information about yourself, which will have a long-term impact on your self-esteem. As children, you don't have the ability to explore the validity of negativity and appropriateness messages you receive about yourself. Most of us tend to believe anything that is said to us by our peers and adults. For instance, my older brother who teased and ridiculed me incessantly was really not on an appropriate source of information about the kind of person I am. However, being a child, I believe much of what he told me about myself. Television advertisements that helped me define my feelings as a child and young adult were also a poor source of information about such an important subject. I thought I was supposed to look like people in the ads and do the things the way they did. Some of us have found it useful to give the negative source that feed us erroneous information about ourselves a name, such as klutz, stupid, jerk, dumbbell, bozo, good for nothing, worthless, etc. Close your eyes for a minute and find a name that most closely fits the source that is so critical of you. What would that name be? Does that name really fit? If it doesn't, keep working on it until you find a name that really fits. It is much easier to get rid of a source that has a name than one that just exists in some general way. It's a way of packaging the information and making it easier to deal with. Once you have found a name that works, use it to help you go through the negative thoughts and feelings about yourself. When they come, you tell them no. And says, oh, blank made me feel that way. Then let it go. You may have to repeat this many times to really get rid of those negative thoughts and feelings. Those of us who have gotten well and stayed well have only had those people in our lives who affirm and validate us. If the people you associate with, whether they're family members, friends, colleagues, treat you badly, you can try to correct the situation by explaining the devastating effects and the comments they have and actions they have on our self-esteem. They may not have realized the damage they were creating. One person said her sister was very critical of her. She criticized the way she looked, the way she acted, the way she decorated her house, the way she raised her children, her career choice, every aspect of her being. It was a pattern that developed in childhood. When she told her sister how that made her feel, her sister was willing to work on that to correct the situation. You want to say to yourself, I'm going to tell blank how the way they make me feel and is making me feel about myself, and ask them not to do it. So, self-esteem. I am big on people that are experiencing self-esteem, and something I used to do when I was going through my mental break back years ago after I had it was to create affirmations. Now, of course, we can go out and get affirmations online and on websites and stuff like that, but I think the best affirmations you create for self-esteem is the ones that you make up for yourself, the ones that you want to work on. So, about yourself. So, if you have a self-esteem issue, and let's say it's about, I want to get my foot fixed. I'll walk with a limp. I'm just saying it. I know it's crazy. I don't want to, use something really, But anyway, so you said, I walk with a limp. People picking at me because I walk with a limp. So I know if I have a foot surgery, I can get this limp straightened out. But the limp doesn't bother you. It bothers other people. So the affirmation you would write is, Lord, or you can say, Lyra, I accept my limp. I love my limp. My limp is it makes me an individual. It makes me different from other people. I know this sounds so corny, but you want to look at whatever you think is impeding you or causing you not to feel great about yourself because it doesn't make other people feel comfortable, and you want to work on making it your business to be comfortable with it. It's not your job to make other people feel comfortable about who you are as a person. Long as you're not hurting anybody, and long as you're not trying to make others feel bad or inadequate, whatever you got going on is whatever you got going on, honey. So that's what I would say. My affirmations was dealing with my weight. I was a certain weight for a long time as a child and as a young adult, and as I got older, I have hormonal issues. I gained weight, and so people would see me and they were like, Lyra? I was like, yeah. So as I learned to embrace, and it took years, I'll be 41 in November. It took years for me to embrace my weight and to accept that, look, you're getting older. Your body does things sometimes you don't want it to do. You have to work within the realms you are blessed with, okay? So I made it my business to try to look as best as I can when I do dress up, so that I can present myself well, and that makes me feel good about myself. I'm not worried about my weight. Long as I'm healthy, and long as I can get around, and long as I'm not, once again, hurting anybody else, I'm totally fine about my weight. And I had to come to that conclusion. Now, of course, there's always room for improvement. Okay? So, I want to start getting on a better, healthier journey so that I can not lose weight because others want me to lose it, or look a certain way because others think I should look a certain way. You need to go back to the old Lyra. There's a new Lyra. Every day there's a new Lyra. Every day there's a new you, because it's always a new day to start something different. It's always a new day to be a better person and to learn and to grow. So, long as I am doing those things, then that's what is encouraging and motivating for me. So, self-esteem, once again, love yourself. God gave you one life. He gave you one body. Take care of it. He said it is a temple. And be happy with who you are. The Bible said you are beautiful and wonderfully created. And He knew you in your mother's womb. He knew who you was destined to be. So that's all I have to say for today. I wanted to bring my rap book in with this. I hope that it makes somebody feel special and to know that you are loved and cared about. I love you and I don't even know you. Okay? So I want to say that I have love for everything and everybody. The animals, the trees, everything, and I don't ever want the Lord to take that away from me. I don't want that. So I thank you for watching my videos. I got through this video without my dolls going crazy. So just have a wonderful week and many blessings to you. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Have a good day.